I just want to come back to revisit the money issue because, you know, Banksys are being sold at auction for 300 grand, 400 grand. People are chipping stuff off buildings. How does that change the way street art is done, or doesn't it?
To a degree it does. There's a whole bunch of hipsters that just come on the scene straight away that have never done an ounce of painting in their lives that do really well because they can do a pretty little picture of a little girl. But that's illustration to me. And street illustration's fine, but you know, when I do a piece on the wall, I like to consider what building it's on, who's going to be looking at it, you know, what it's going to look like. You know, it's the same way I deal with all my art. But I think a lot of people, you know, there is a lot of money in art now, and it is going to a very select people at the top, and it's become infected by bureaucratic yuppies that want to buy street art to get like some kind of, you know, it's the same with everything. It's just like there's a good story behind street artists, so people like it. The reality is most of them are white middle-class kids from the eastern suburbs, but you know, that's cool. I couldn't give a shit. The way I see street art is I'd rather it be here than not, and I like it. I think it's cool. You know, the fact that there's heaps of money involved, I think it doesn't really change anything. What it does do is it allows people, like the artists at the Blender and that, to make a living from their art. You know, maybe like 2/3 of the artists at Blender now make a living from their art, and that's absolutely amazing. That's all we could ever dream of. It's better than washing dishes. Yeah, so what? Sometimes I have to do like a wall that I don't necessarily would normally do, but I don't have to put my tag on it. I just do it. It's like just a job, you know. And so for me, that's awesome. And for all the artists, you know, in the end, you know, you got to feed yourself. And I still want to like, you know, do coke off Paris Hilton's tits in a New York penthouse. So I've got to get there somehow.